Bex Gray, Simon Free Chicken Brishkovich. Welcome to Hops and Props.
Gobble gobble.
It's gobble season.
Gobble gobble. Week 12. 3 straight winning records. Hot boys.
Hot boys are back. Boys this time because I'm also back.
Hey.
I switched that 1-4 to a 4-1. I was pretty happy about
That sounded like a Drake lyric.
And that's why he's considered the best of. I don't know. I lost my train
That
of thought.
Drake is the best rapper of all time?
No,
Fact or fiction? I dare you to say fiction.
Fiction.
Cap. Alright, let's drink.
Bring me into it. What do you got for me?
This is the Stone Kolsh Peach Awesome Kolsh style lager with peaches. Now this is up my
I
alley.
need you to zoom in on this picture as much as you can and look at Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I like
with
how
his
you're
face as a peach.
You're saying you zoom in. It's
Yeah.
gonna be us.
No, our producer zooming in. You got us? Thank you.
Yeah, that guy who was always sitting there on the camera, on the 1s and 2s.
Here we go. That's
It's peachy.
peachy.
It's not a great Kolsh. It's not
It's
the
not.
smoothest.
It's not great either way. There's enough peach in there, but it kind of tastes like
This
You
has
ever-
its toes on being really good.
yeah, but it's just not there. It kind of tastes like I have like a peach Jolly Rancher in my mouth,
And then
like
you're just
swashing
drinking
around,
like a Bud Light.
and then I'm drinking a Bud Light to like wash it all down.
I think we've nailed it. I've nailed the experience. Should we start giving out winners?
We should.
My good sir.
And I just want to introduce, as people have probably already realized, this is a shorter, quicker episode for Thanksgiving this week. So we're only giving out 4 picks this time around, but
The switches, they're all going to be winners.
they're all going to be winners.
8-0.
But that's actually the usual, because we only give out winners.
Amen, brother.
So start me off.
Give me the Bucks -3 against the Colts on Sunday.
I love it.
This is the easiest pick. I mean, this board, there's a lot of trap games. This feels like a trap game. If this is a trap game, which I do think it is, I have fallen for the cheese. I will be eating the cheese. It might snap my nose. That's what I'm dealing with. The Bucks -3 against the Colts. The Bucks are so good.
Yeah.
The Colts, I don't believe in the Colts. Their running game is awesome.
Yep.
I don't think it's awesome against the Bucks front.
I'm absolutely riding this with you, and I have a good feeling for the Colts this year. Last week I said they're going to come in and they will cover, and I also like them to beat the Bills, and they destroy them. But this week I love the Bucks. That's going to be a good pick.
I got a future on Tom Brady for MVP at +750.
Yeah,
He's now at +250.
I could see that hitting.
I mean, I would like it if they went out. Give me a winner.
All right, my winner to return this week: Bills -6 against the Saints. Last week's game was such a setup because I told you the Colts run the ball like no other, and the Bills cannot defend the run. This week they're playing the Saints. The line is lower because they got blown out last week. They're at -6. The Saints have been struggling. Trevor Simeon is not getting the ball.
Wait, you said Trevor what? Seaman?
No, that's
Oh,
not.
Simeon.
Simeon. I don't know how to say his last name. Kamara is still projected to be out. Their defense has been struggling a little bit recently. I don't like the Saints at all this week. The Bills are still really good. The Saints do not have a run that can beat the Bills defense right now. Take the Bills -6. I think they covered plus a lot more.
I'm hoping the line moves. I like the under. I like the under in that game. I'm sprinkling. I haven't taken it yet. I'm hoping it maybe goes up a little. I think I like the under.
Yep.
Next pick for me, I'm going to go stick with my Sunday games. I haven't gotten, trust me, my Thursday picks are good. It's gravy.
I think so.
Gravy on gravy. But on Sunday, I'm taking the Giants +3.5 against the Eagles, the NFC Beast. I've been on
Beast.
the Giants and Cowboys have been my teams all year. I've been riding those two teams, and I think that they're both undervalued every single week. The Giants this week at +3.5 against the Eagles. I love it. I think the Giants at home are good. I think that their offense can do things. I think their secondary is legit. I'm worried about them against the run. But they do have some big-time players on the front line. If they get pressure on Jalen Hurts, they're going to struggle. Give me the Giants +3.5. I think the Eagles are frauds. I think the Eagles are they have not beat a good team.
They have not.
They might be the most fraudulent team in the league right now.
All right.
People are hyped on them right now, too.
They are.
They still stink.
Quick question for you. What do you think about the Giants firing their offensive coordinator this week? What do you think? Jason Garrett's out of there. I think this is much better for him because Jason Garrett stinks.
I don't know. I don't know what to do with that information. I'm sticking with my pick.
All right, I like it. I'll give you my next one. Last week, I told you the rookie breakout starts in the second half of the season. Jaylen Waddle last week finishes with 8 catches and 65 yards, and he gets the over by half a yard. And you know what? I never even doubted it for half a second because he finished with 8 catches for 65 yards. His average depth of target was less than 8 yards. It was at 7 yards apiece for 8 catches or something. His average for the most part is upwards of 10 at 11 right now. So, following the trend, I think he's getting so many targets and catches right now, but usually his depth of target is much more. I think he's heading to over again, over 63.5 receiving yards this week.
This man has been tiptoeing in his Jordans this year. He tiptoes. This is his second week pick in a row that he won by a half point. This man, every Sunday, he's in church. He's running the audio and the lights. I'm not sure which one.
It's the lights.
The lights.
I do run the lights on my.
That's the guy that you want to bet with, because that's the one who the Lord is on his side. Half point. Yeah, you're going to follow this man again, and you're going to follow this one as well. And that's TJ Hockenson over 4.5 receptions for the Lions. Plus 115. This is a little juiced. TJ Hockenson over 4.5 receptions. I think they're going to have to throw the ball. I think it's going to be closer against the Bears. I think the Bears are pretty good against the run. I think they're going to have to throw the ball a little bit. TJ Hockenson over 4.5. Thanksgiving Day. Love the tight end. I think this is the play. No. I know this is the play.
Is this the Matt Nagy gets fired game?
I think he gets fired at the end of the season.
Okay.
It's Bears' way. Bears' way.
Bears are a classy football team. I like it. All right, my next pick. We're on to the Thanksgiving Day games that I love. Tony Pollard over 42.5 rushing yards. Last week they could not get it done against the Chiefs. I think both the lines are lowered a little bit for Zeke. I know you like some of the Zeke plays. I've liked Tony Pollard a little bit more this year. Take us over at 42.5. Pat got it last night first at 39.5, so it's already moved 3 yards. I think a lot of people are on the over, and it's going to keep moving.
Another sprinkle pick, Ezekiel Elliott over 14.5 rush attempts.
Yeah.
You ready for the finale?
I am.
This is the one. We're not doing locks this week, mainly because our locks never win. But DeAndre Swift over 102.5 combined rushing and receiving yards for the Lions. I'm sticking with the Lions, and I know that's not what you don't want to ride with the Lions.
It's tough.
But these are the plays. The last 2 weeks, Swift has ran for over 100 yards easily, well over.
He had a crazy run last week too.
The games that he doesn't have huge rushing games, he has huge receiving games. So they always counterbalance. His rushing line's high, his receiving line is high, and I'm saying, how about we just take it all? He always does one or the other, and it always combines for over 100. Not always, but pretty darn close. I love DeAndre Swift this week. Over 102.5 combined rush yards. This is my lock of the week. Right. If we did it.
If we had locks of the week.
This is my turkey pick of the week.
That is a beautiful lock of the week.
Ooh,
because I'm about to give you the ugliest thing you have ever seen in your entire life. You already know what's coming.
Yeah.
Give me the Jets. No points, just the money line. The Jets money line plus 125 against the Houston Texans this week. And I'll tell you why. Zach Wilson is back this week. 4 weeks of rest from injury. And what did I say earlier? Rookies have their breakouts in the second half of the season. Zach Wilson has looked atrocious early on, right? But he's in his second half of the season. I think he's going to play better. The Texans are still not a great team. The Titans came out and absolutely blew it last week. I think Zach Wilson gets it done this week. I might sprinkle some stuff on his player props, but more importantly, I think the Jets get the win.
Are you worried about Tyrod Taylor being awesome?
No, because deep down inside, I still know that the Titans' defense is bad. And I can't explain it because they were so good for that little stretch of games. But, I'm sticking to it.
I think the Jets have to be the play here. You're watching Sharp Gamblers. What kind of cheese am I? Sharp cheddar. I took the Texans under win total at the beginning of the year. Under 4.5, it was easy. Their new line, under 2.5.
Really?
I think now it's probably a 3 since they finally got another win.
Probably 3, but
that's what I'm saying. No one thinks they're gonna win. I've been saying it from before the season started. Texans stink. out loud. You can
Yep.
hear them audibly stink.
NFL week-to-week bias.
This is what they sound
insane,
like
yeah.
getting off the bus.
For example, how about this, right? The Jags 2 weeks ago come out and beat the Bills. The next week their line is set at 6 against the 49ers, and the Niners beat them by 30. So the week-to-week bias is insane. I think this is one of those situations. Give me the Jets. The Jets would have been favored if the Texans did not somehow win last week.
Give them the Jets. Take Swift over 102.5 combined rushing yards. Take all of our picks. Like the video. It's not hard to do. When you exit the video,
yes,
so when you
you're
swipe
watching.
away, there's a little heart. Just press it. And then right below it, there's a little comment button. It doesn't hurt you at all. No one will even know that you commented. You'll comment something super sweet about how much you love the show.
Tell us to have a good Thanksgiving or something. You know, maybe I need that.
Yeah, why don't you tell us to have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Because we've been making you a ton of money.
guys.
We're paying for your kids' college.
All right. If you don't do that stuff, you are a
Pansy.